All right, we're back now at 11:25 with Chef Tyler Mader, the host and the creator of the Mader Menu, who's been highlighting chefs, restaurants, and stories helping shape Milwaukee's evolving food scene. Tyler, it's always great to have you here. This was something new here. Tell us what you set out to accomplish with this conversation with not just Mayor Johnson, but Chef Kyle over there at Cassis as well.
Great question. We are in the midst of a culinary moment in the city of Milwaukee and the state of Wisconsin, to be quite honest with you. There's so many incredible things happening surrounded around food, flavor, families, restaurant stories. Top Chef was here a couple of years ago, right, for their incredible show. The James Beard nominees, year after year after year, has been incredible. We've got 1033 Omakase right now, which is highlighted and nominated as one of the top new chefs in the country, new restaurants in the country. You've got Kyle Lukenzo, Zach Baker, who's an incredible chef, nominated for Top Chef Midwest. We've got the Bartolotta Restaurant Group. You've got the historic classic restaurants, obviously the Sanfords that have been around. You've got Loopy and all these incredible restaurants, and of course Cassis and Birch. And this is a moment. Now Michelin was just here too, and they're checking out Milwaukee because there's so much dynamic inspiration of food that's happening in this city. So no better time to be able to tell a little bit, a snapshot, if you will, of the story. One of the great chefs, obviously Kyle Nowell, and of course the Mayor of Milwaukee, who's done an incredible job of leading this city and transitioning us into this great evolution of gastronomy. Yeah,
you mentioned Michelin, you mentioned Top Chef, things that have really happened in the last couple of years here in Milwaukee. Moving forward though, what is the importance of like that attention, not just regionally, but nationally and internationally right here in Southeast Wisconsin?
You hit it on the head. It's huge. Anytime we can have that kind of attention, I think it's significant, because I think there's people that have been to Milwaukee and they appreciate the culinary scene, but a lot of people that have not visited our great city that have no idea just how incredibly stunning, beautiful it is, how incredibly talented these chefs are, the food, the restaurants, what's all happening here, the evolution. It's been quite incredible. So to be able to have that attention is significant, and just to be able to bring a little more attention here today to the great restaurants and to the culinary scene has been very special. But what this does also, and a great question, is it helps out some of the lesser known restaurants.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I know that you're very passionate about not just going to those the popular restaurants that everybody hears about, but really highlighting some of the local mom and pops who have been around in communities for decades.
100%. And these restaurants we're talking about today are unbelievable, fantastic experiences across the board. But think about how many other restaurants exist in this great state of ours that you've never heard of. Now, if you live in a local community, you probably have. But outside of that, you haven't. And those are the hidden gems that don't have a marketing budget to be able to tell their story. So for the Mader Menu to be able to go out and share their story, talk to the family, talk about the inspiration of the menu, talk about, this is a tough business, we talked about that too. What goes into this every single day, the challenges are dramatic and they're significant, but these stories behind the scenes are unbelievable. And these are the hidden gems that we're also trying to highlight in the state of Wisconsin.
Yeah, so how can folks follow you with the Mader Menu and some of the work that you're doing?
Yeah, so right now we're giving away a $100 gift card to Cassis. So what you just saw, one of the great restaurants here, Cassis. If you want to go right now onto my social media at the Mader Menu on Instagram or Facebook, make sure you follow the page. You'll see the post right on there, like that, and then tag a friend you'd like to go to the restaurant with. With the $100 gift card, you might have a chance to win that as well.
There you go. My Instagram handle is GJordanTV for anybody who wants to tag me. And
there you go.
Take me with you. There you go. You have Tyler's information there on your screen. You can follow the Mader Menu on Facebook and Instagram, and watch episodes on the Mader Menu YouTube page. Always good to see you. Thanks for being here.